going to snip these off now. I'm going to have to let it drop to the floor. There's one. And there's number two. Alright, let's take these along to the greenhouse. We'll go down and get the cherry one in a second. Back in a mo. Alright, here we go for the cherry. Oh. Little look round. The hedging plants are starting to come up a bit better. Let's have a little look. I mean, it's going to take a couple of years for it to bush up, but the majority of them seem to be taken okay. Yeah, even the little bay isn't doing too bad. So that's the look of it at the moment. Still a little bit unorganised. Got a pile of big old pine logs there, so that when we do the nature pond over here shortly, they're going to be part of what goes around the outside of it. Let's just come through. It's been weeded by one of my boys, so I can try and level that out to get that sorted out. Got a couple of different varieties of kale, a few little lettuce that have just been dotted into some spaces. The mustard greens haven't worked out well with the heat, so they've gone to seed, so they've got to come out anyway. Try not to kill myself. That's the onions. Doing okay up until there, and then we've got the giant garlic. Come over. That's the shallots. That's the standard garlic, and there is a couple of little rows of leeks in, but they're only old ones, so I don't think they're going to come to anything. And we've got potatoes here. We've got the first earlies and mid ones, I think, in those ones there without looking at my list. Pink fir apple have all come through okay. And then these ones here are the newer ones, which are the Sapamira. So all coming together. I've got to put my grass cuttings on the Sapos just to help stop them drying out. But I'll deal with that bit soon. That's Jerusalem artichoke. That's Masua, if I'm pronouncing it right. Little selection of gooseberry bushes. I didn't get them potted on in time, which is why they're staying quite small, but getting fruit on them okay, even if it is a bit early. Very messy around here. Let me just put this with these two for a moment. That's oca, so it's another Indies tuber. Come along, might as well have a little look in here while we're here. We've got a couple of tomato plants there, some canna lilies growing at the back, bush marrows and delicata squash. Yellow courgettes come through. I've got nothing on my patty pans at the moment. It's been a very bad time for germination. I've got one sprouting broccoli, a couple of sweet peppers. That's orange habaneros coming through there. That's one ghost chili. It's a sugar rush peach, got 3 of them. That one there is called a big chocolate Batman. I'm not even pointing in the right place. Big chocolate Batman is that one in there. Nothing on the aubergines as yet. Crystal Lemon cucumbers. They grow like a round lemon shaped cucumber rather than the long one. That's the King cucumbers there, so they're a standard green one. They're doing all right. That's the Ailsa Craig tomatoes. These are all newer ones yet, so they haven't had a chance yet. Gold Roma, Gigantimo, Cape Gooseberries, Black Russian, and we've got celery, Mooley radish, black Spanish radish. That one I think is the rainbow. Yeah, rainbow beetroot in that tray. Some sunflowers I planted for the wife. Spring onions, still waiting for them to come through. Dwarf French bean. I've got some runner beans to plant up soon. Just a selection of different flowers, but they haven't come up very well. But they're Thompson and Morgan, which I won't be using again. A couple more tomatoes I was given. But yeah, that's it for now. Right, let me get the camera set up again, and then we'll have a look and see if these things have rooted out or not. Right, apologies for not being online for a while. I'm just trying to catch up with everything. Right, this is an update on the air layering one to find out if it's actually worked. Obviously, cherry. And then we've got the 2 red Valentine apple. So, what we'll do, scissors, just cut through the tape that was put on. Obviously, as I said before, I have no idea if it will work because it's my first time trying it as well. Try not to damage anything. So, tape off first. Right, now that's all the tape come off, and now it's just whether or not when we pop the little thing open there's roots, or whether I've just got a bit of a dead branch. Alright, there we go. Are we on the camera? Well, that's definitely not quite what I expected. Now, no, that one's just calloused. It looks like what this one's done. If I can try and get out of the camera so it focuses a bit better. It looks like this one's calloused and it's attempting to reconnect. So whether I didn't get all the cambium layer off or something, and it's giving it a track to follow. So I don't think that one's going to be viable. I might trip some of the lower branches off and just stick it in a pot and see if it does anything. Alright, let's have a little look. One of the apples. I mean, it may even be as easy as that these little rooting balls are a bit too small for doing actual trees. But we shall find out. Alright, so have a little look. No, that's abysmal as well. Really disappointing. It's actually trying to root out of a node down at the bottom rather than at the top. And that one's hardly even got any callousing on it. So it could just be that it's the wrong time of year that I started them, or like I say, that the pods themselves are too small to do it. But that's the idea, check the failures as well as the successes. Let's have a... No, this one's just as bad. Yeah, pretty much nothing on that. Yeah, so that's an absolute failure. And the compost, yeah, the compost is definitely moist enough. It's not dried out. So, no. Can't tell what went wrong with that. And if anybody sees this and has an idea what went wrong, please let me know. Yeah. Not good. Anyway, I'll speak to everybody next time. Bye-bye.